Welcome. As we step into our golden years, taking truly good care of our bodies becomes more important and, quite frankly, more rewarding than ever. Today, we're diving straight into an explainer on 5 specific foods you'll want to limit after age 60. We're doing this to protect your beautiful heart, and of course, we'll discover some absolutely wonderful, healthy alternatives to enjoy instead. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly do our nutritional needs change as we get a little older? Well, simply put, aging naturally slows our metabolism down. We also experience a natural loss in muscle and bone mass. Because of this, we just don't need quite as many calories. But here's the catch. We still need the exact same amount of vitamins, sometimes even more. So we really have to make every single calorie count. So here is our roadmap for today. 1. Nutrition after age 60. 2. Sugary drinks and packaged snacks. 3. Processed meat and cancer risk. 4. Excess salt and fried foods. 5. The power of daily movement. And, finally, 6. A healthy habits checklist. Okay, Section 1. Nutrition after age 60. Making every bite count. Because of that natural loss in bone and muscle mass we just talked about, we really need to focus on getting high-quality nutrients, but without all the excess calories. Every bite truly does matter. We want to choose foods that fuel the body, protect the heart, and give us that nice, steady energy all day long. Moving right along to Section 2, sugary drinks and packaged snacks, empty calories and heart risks. It might surprise you to learn that nearly a quarter of our added sugars come simply from sweetened drinks. Things like sodas, sports drinks, and sweetened fruit juices provide almost zero real nutritional value. They're what we call empty calories. They make it incredibly difficult to get the vitamins you actually need without gaining unhealthy weight. And the impact on your heart? It's actually quite significant. In fact, research shows that middle-aged and older adults who consume the highest amounts of sugary beverages actually double their risk of dying from coronary heart disease. It's definitely a sobering statistic, but the beautiful thing here is that we have the complete power to change our habits today. And the good news is you can so easily replace those packaged sweets and sugary drinks. Instead of a processed snack, consider treating yourself to a beautiful bowl of yogurt, some whole grain granola, and fresh fruit. That perfectly satisfies that sweet craving while actually nourishing your body with fiber, calcium, and vitamins. And for drinks, simple water, some unsweetened tea, or just water infused with a fresh slice of lemon are incredibly refreshing and completely heart-healthy. Let's look at Section 3, processed meat and cancer risk, understanding the hidden dangers. It's really important to clearly define what this means. We're talking about items like hot dogs, corned beef, bacon, and sausages. The World Health Organization actually classifies these as carcinogenic. Plus, processed meats are typically packed with excessive amounts of sodium used for curing and preservation. This high sodium intake from processed meats is directly linked to a significantly increased risk of developing hypertension or high blood pressure. 34,000. That is the sobering number of cancer deaths globally each year attributed directly to diets high in processed meat. Studies show that every 50-gram daily portion, which, to give you an idea, is just about one hot dog or a couple of slices of deli meat, increases colorectal cancer risk by 18%. But please, don't let this worry you, because there are just so many delicious whole food alternatives out there. Instead of those processed options, consider choosing beautiful, natural whole foods like salmon. Salmon provides fantastic lean protein and beneficial fatty acids that actively protect your heart, completely skipping the added cancer or blood pressure risks. Beans, lentils, and fresh poultry are also just wonderful, healthy choices. Okay, Section 4, excess salt and fried foods, the pressure on your heart. The dietary guidelines for Americans are very, very clear on this. Adults should limit their sodium intake to less than 2,300 milligrams per day to protect cardiovascular health. To put that number into perspective for you, that is just about 1 single teaspoon of table salt for your entire day. So the absolutely crucial point here is understanding exactly how salt harms the body. I want you to think of your blood vessels kind of like a plumbing system. When you consume excess salt, your body naturally holds onto water to wash that salt away. This extra fluid increases the total volume of fluid in your pipes. Your heart then has to pump so much harder to move this extra fluid around, which significantly increases the pressure against your artery walls. And that is exactly how excess salt drives your blood pressure straight up into the hypertension zone. To protect your heart, we highly encourage you to replace those salty processed snacks with natural whole foods. Try your best to avoid things like heavily salted chips, deep-fried snacks, and fried instant noodles. Those are so often loaded with both unhealthy fats and massive, massive amounts of sodium. Now, you absolutely do not have to sacrifice flavor to stay healthy. You can so easily and safely flavor your meals using rich, aromatic spices and herbs. Things like garlic, turmeric, rosemary, and ginger. They keep your food vibrant and delicious while actively protecting your kidneys and your precious heart. Section 5. The power of daily movement, your natural blood pressure medicine. The impact of a completely sedentary lifestyle is staggering. Just sitting still makes you nearly 6 times more likely to develop a silent killer like high blood pressure. When we don't move around, our arteries can actually become stiff, making our heart work much, much harder than it ever needs to. But regular, moderate movement, it helps significantly lower blood pressure, especially for those of us over 60. And you definitely don't have to go run a marathon. We suggest simply enjoying 30 minutes of physical activity daily. A gentle walk, a bit of swimming, or even some light gardening acts as a natural medicine. It improves your blood flow and keeps those arteries beautifully flexible. And finally, Section 6, Healthy Habits Checklist, Simple Steps for a Vibrant Life. Now, feel free to just pause this explainer right here if you want to read over this checklist. By following these 5 comforting, totally doable steps, you are actively taking control of your health. Remember to steer clear of those sugary drinks, the processed meats, and the salty fried foods. By choosing whole foods and moving just a little bit every single day, you are setting yourself up for vibrant, truly joyful years ahead. It is truly never too late to make improvements. Our bodies are incredibly resilient. So, out of everything we've explored today, what is the one gentle step you will take right now for your heart? Just think about it, make a choice, and feel really proud of yourself for taking that step. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please make sure to subscribe for more comforting health explainers just like this one. Take care and stay healthy.